Here's a tale of the tape. Debuts on both sides. Gavin Hallinan will be 4 years older, but both men are 6 feet even and came in at the welterweight limit. We send it inside to Garrett Fertig for the official introductions.
Fight night now moves to the welterweight division, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. And we introduce first the blue corner. Standing 6 feet tall, his official weight 170.2 pounds, undefeated as an amateur, with 4 of the 6 wins coming by first round submission. Tonight, he makes his professional debut, representing Combat Sports Academy from Santa Rosa, California, Gavin. Standing 6 feet tall, weighing 171 pounds, also undefeated as an amateur at 4-0. He makes his professional debut this evening, representing Institute of Combat from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please welcome Jackson Huncho Hemauer. Your referee,
David Shirley, third man inside for this welterweight contest. Long-awaited pro debuts on both sides between Jackson Hemauer and Gavin Hallinan. Hallinan in the black trunks with the blue gloves. Jackson Hemauer in the black trunks with the multicolored signage and the red gloves. Orthodox on both sides. Both guys are finishers. I am sure they would love a stoppage to kick off their pro careers. Nice circling from Hallinan early. Hemauer not committing onto much. A couple feints from Hallinan. Feint response from Hemauer. Nice leg kick. What a chopping blow that was. Jackson Hemauer diving for the legs, trying to drag Gavin Hallinan down to the canvas. Dumps him, but can't find the control. And Gavin Hallinan is bursting back up to the feet. Gets a takedown of his own. Gets in a half guard. Excuse me, trying to get in a half guard to avoid this guillotine. Now has the legs wrapped, and Hallinan can just crawl himself into full mount. But look at the power of Jackson Hemauer to reverse Gavin Hallinan in that position, and now he's in half guard. 3:30 on the clock. That was a very beautiful maneuver. Hallinan just trying to lock down posture and make sure that Hemauer can't find his way up to deliver some ground and pound. Lengthy amateur experience for both. This pro debut nearly a decade in the making for Gavin Hallinan, and he is planted firmly on the canvas midway through round one. Hallinan trying to lock down a limb, maybe. Threatening with the up kicks. Hemauer trying to stack. Oh, a little tricky guard maneuvering there from Hallinan. Maybe a little De La Riva toss. Hemauer jumps into full guard here. like a nose tackle breaking through the D line. Was that look from Hemauer? Love how Jackson Hemauer is listening to the corner. You can hear them calling out certain moves and positions, and Jackson is responding almost immediately. Meanwhile, Gavin Hallinan struggling to really commit either way, whether he wants to build back up to his feet or threaten with some sort of a submission. Keeping that guard firmly closed. He's not going to be able to get back up to his feet with that lockdown. Referee is moving them away from the ropes. I think somebody yelled in the crowd, "Stand them up, we're in a boxing ring." I'm not sure he's aware that he is at a multiple different discipline type combat sports show, and this is a mixed martial arts bout. Hallinan briefly broke the full guard. Now has that left foot on the hip of Hemauer. Trying to elevate for maybe an arm bar. Nothing there. 15 seconds left in round number 1. Hemauer delivering a knee to the bottom of Hallinan. Interesting first frame between Hallinan and Hemauer in their pro debuts. A lot of control time for Jackson Hemauer, but wasn't able to really progress into any seriously advantageous positions. Gavin Hallinan held on to that full guard quite tightly. Here's a replay of round 1. This is Jackson Hemauer just jumping almost into the guard of Gavin Hallinan. Jackson was locked in on this guillotine, which caused Gavin to lift him and dump him to the canvas. Here's another look at that guillotine that Hemauer was holding on to. There is the lift and takeoff from Gavin Hallinan. Round 2. Hemauer trying to feint the right hand. Neither fighter committing to too much. There's a jab that bounces off the guard. Hallinan needs to, I'd say, earn back a little bit following that first round. Nice connection from Hallinan. Hemauer buckled under that shot, but finds himself in on the hips and gets Gavin down. But nice whizzer from Hallinan to muscle his way back to the feet. A more frenetic pace being set here early in round number 2. Hemauer has the body lock on the far side. Hallinan is going to need to address it sooner rather than later. So he's fighting for an underhook on that right side. Hemauer breaks grip, trying to go to a single. Difficult position to lift in, especially with Hallinan still threatening. Looks like Gavin Hallinan almost accepted that and fell down. Back to where we were in round number 1. Gavin Hallinan locking down the right arm of Jackson Hemauer. Tricky submission attempts, or rather BJJ efforts, on full display. Hallinan elevating, now trying for a triangle. Kicks off Jackson Hemauer. Now Gavin Hallinan unloading some ground and pound. Jackson Hemauer with an interesting slam to regain the positional dominance. Now he is in full guard. Another submission attempt from Gavin Hallinan, this time the arm bar slightly more locked in. Jackson Hemauer, though, is able to glide and circle away, almost taking the back and working his way into a half guard position. What a fun grappling affair that we have on our hands. A lot of great scrambles between these two, displaying the skill that they both possess. I mean, this is each individual's pro debut, but they're looking pretty seasoned, all things considered. Nice work here from Hemauer, 90 seconds to go. A lot more activity, but that does give Gavin Hallinan more chances to catch a limb as he seeks to throw up another arm bar. This is the threat with Gavin Hallinan. Anything you do could result in your own demise. You really have to mind your P's and Q's. But up until this point, Jackson Hemauer has been wise to it all. So he looked for an arm triangle briefly for a moment there. Hemauer posturing up. Again, listening to the corner. That forearm on the neck is a lot of pressure to put on Gavin Hallinan. Going to make breathing harder, going to gas him out a little bit quicker. Couple shots to the body, 15 seconds to go, and Jackson Hemauer largely content to just control. Round 3 up next.
Tonight's fight night of the tag is brought to you by Scrap Pack Apparel, Infusion, Action Pro Gear, Hollis & Associates, Ribby Family Vineyards, Cardigan Training Center, and Backpack Boys.
Here's a couple replays from round number 2. Excellent control with that whizzer from Hallinan to find advantageous spots. Really nice ground and pound from him here. But it was Jackson Hemauer's determination, more so than anything else, to secure his own spots ahead of round 3. If I'm in Gavin Hallinan's corner, I'm probably suggesting to him, listen, we need a stoppage. If you feel like you can do it on the ground, that's all right, but you need to threaten. Everything needs to be with a stoppage in mind in this third and final frame. Hemauer immediately into a takedown, but Hallinan finds the back. What a turn of events. Jackson Hemauer dumps him, gets out the back door. Very wise. He's locking down the right leg of Gavin Hallinan. But Gavin not going away easy. Hemauer, though, once again muscles Hallinan right to his back. If I'm Gavin Hallinan, I am moving. I am putting up something in this position. I'm no longer locking the guard. I have 5 minutes to stop this guy who has controlled me in large portions of the first and second round, which, again, is not where you want to be. Feet on the hips now, again locking down full guard. Jackson Hemauer. Just business as usual. Control, 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 and not make any mistakes. Stay active enough so the ref doesn't pull you off, but not too crazy that you give Hallinan chances to upset you. Hallinan trying to bridge, create some space. Not able to. Now a lot of pressure from Jackson Hemauer. Hallinan locking in a guillotine for just a moment there. Now once again, looking to throw the legs up for a triangle. But Hemauer's posture and wiseness to the position get him out of it. With these ropes, it is a struggle for Hallinan to lock in anything significant. Almost had something there, but Hemauer once again busts through. Enemy territory, no problem for this 25-year-old who is passing every single test that you would want him to on the canvas. 2 minutes to go in what will likely be a Jackson Hemauer decision unless Gavin Hallinan can find some way to stop the wrestler. Hallinan opening up the guard here once again, trying to lock down the right hand for an arm bar. Hemauer denies. The question for Gavin Hallinan is, what do you want to do at this point? Obviously, the submission game is where his bread seems to be buttered, but it is no longer effective. There must be a plan B if you want to be successful. Have to be able to pivot. Jackson Hemauer just putting on a grizzly bear-esque display, grinding Gavin Hallinan into the canvas. As much as this audience doesn't enjoy it, you cannot deny the effectiveness within Hemauer's game plan and performance. .20 seconds to go. Hallinan threatening with some up kicks, but not making a concerted effort to get back to the feet. Jackson Hemauer can simply stand here and cruise to the final bell. Hallinan tries to get back to the feet, but is wrapped in an entanglement, much like he was the majority of the fight. A frustrating professional debut for Gavin Hallinan, who does put the hands up at the end of it. Jackson Hemauer has the hands up too. Pretty interesting to see how the judges will score this one, right? All of those submission attempts from Hallinan and the success he had in round 2 on the feet. My gut instinct says Hemauer, but we shall find out. Here's the last 10 seconds. Jackson locked in a guillotine, it seemed, right? Yep, there it is, under the chin. Arm in guillotine. Didn't have the position or real time ability to finish that position, but ended with some effectiveness. We send it inside to Garrett Fertig for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action-packed action, we go to your 3 judges at ringside for the decision. Your first judge, Michael Guicano, season 30, 27, Hemauer. Your second judge, Mark Reyes, season 29, 28, for Hallinan. And your third and final judge, Daniel Mobley, season 30, 27, for your winner by split decision, Jackson Huncho Hemauer.
Jackson Huncho Hemauer, on shorter notice than he probably would have liked, is still successful in his mixed martial arts professional debut with a controlling effort over a true submission specialist in Gavin Hallinan, who was trying to find his number all night long, but was simply unable to.